most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Good morning, everybody. As I said at the top of the show, today, one of the mornings reminding us, yes, it is still winter. It is still the middle of February. We still have a little snow left at Penn State, Mount Alto. We are starting to see the grassy spots show up again, though, but 22 degrees this morning. No melting going on now. The sun is not up yet, and temperatures are cold on the campus. As we take a live look at the capital city from across the river, it is cold in Wormleysburg as well, 23 degrees. Dew points are low. Winds are calm for now with clear skies, and that has allowed these temperatures to drop significantly into the teens. Allentown, 18 degrees. You factor in the calm winds, the clear skies, and a little bit of snowpack left, and temperatures are plummeting. 26 in Harrisburg, 23 in Chambersburg. So it's a chilly start. You're going to need the heavy coat. And we've dropped the numbers here by about 10 to 15 degrees across the region. So it's even much colder than where we were yesterday morning when the winds were the problem yesterday that made it feel so cold. We only had a low of 30 yesterday, but the winds made it feel like it was in the low 20s. This morning we actually are in the low 20s for many of us. We had a high of 38 yesterday. The record today is 74, set back in 1954 in the record low. See, it could always be worse. 2 below. Set all the way back in 1899, decades, almost centuries old record there. Hourly forecast for you does show we should crack 40 degrees today, barely, but we're going to get there. Now, the one factor here is it is going to be pretty gusty again today, just not this morning. The wind's backed off a bit, but this afternoon, a strong southerly breeze is going to kick up, and we can get used to the wind. It's going to be breezy here tomorrow, Saturday, and again on Sunday, so right through the weekend. But clear skies now. Clouds are going to be on the move, though, later today, thanks in large part to a weak clipper dropping out of the upper plains and the upper Midwest. And here it is. This is going to get held up over the mountains, though. It doesn't have a lot of moisture with it. I think a stray rain shower, maybe some wet flakes mixing in, but a lot of this is going to be for our western counties. By the time it pushes east, it's going to sort of get chewed up by this high pressure ridge and not really do much for us here tonight. So the evening planner, you should be fine. You're not going to have any travel problems. Just prepare for maybe a brief rain shower or a brief snow shower, but it's not going to accumulate. Temperatures are going to hold right around 40 degrees this evening, but you will notice too the winds from the south-southwest, they're going to be kicking around right through tonight. And in fact, let's show you that on our precision cast. A southerly breeze today, a stiff southerly wind at about 15 miles an hour here through the afternoon. And then once the front moves through, it becomes a northwest wind at about 15 to 25 miles an hour, and that's going to be with us right through the day tomorrow. A very breezy Friday. The winds back off Friday night as it snows, and then they're going to kick around right after the next clipper. So Saturday afternoon, we have a couple of inches of snow coming in Saturday early morning, and that's going to blow around the rest of the day on Saturday, and it stays breezy here right through the end of the weekend. So today, clouds are going to be increasing, and then this evening, just a brief passing shower, about 30 drops or so, maybe a wet snowflake or two mixing in, and then the whole thing kind of melts away. Tomorrow's going to start much the same way. A lot of sunshine, not as cold, but a lot of sunshine. A pretty nice Friday on the way, actually. The snow does not move in until overnight, probably after 10 p.m. A brief burst of snow in the pre-dawn hours of Saturday. Here's 4 a.m. You're going to get up, have a couple of inches of snow to shake off, to clean off the driveway, and then Saturday looks like a nice afternoon. So it probably isn't going to limit your plans too much unless you have plans to get up and go very early Saturday, and then you'll have some cleanup to do. But right now, I would say 1 to 3 inches of snow looks like a good bet. It'll be sort of powdery and fluffy because this is a clipper system. It's not going to be the heavy wet snow that we just experienced with the last storm. It's also not going to be as much, but I think 1 to 3 inches of fluff very easily accumulating in a few hours overnight Friday into Saturday. The extended outlook, though, does show more of a zonal pattern taking shape after this. So here comes the snow Friday night and Saturday, creating a little trough for the weekend. But we're going to get mild next week. President's Day into Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures should be approaching 50 again, and then maybe another late week cool down next week. But all things considered, the weather looks pretty quiet after Saturday morning. And when we look at the 5-day forecast, temperatures don't climb too much until next week. The average right now is 42 degrees. We're actually going to be right around average, if not slightly below it. And then starting next week on President's Day, we start to climb back up. So 41 today, increase in clouds, maybe a stray shower this evening, especially over our western counties. Clearing skies overnight, 31 degrees. It is going to be breezy. That's going to keep temperatures elevated compared to where they are this morning. Another breezy day tomorrow, mostly sunny, some clouds late. breezy over the weekend, but we can't ignore Friday night. We are going to get some snow here. It looks like 1 to 3 inches of it. And then next week looking pretty good. The weather quiets down. Temperatures get back up to near 50 degrees Tuesday and Wednesday. It is a long weekend for many, after all. Let's not forget that, but very mild here heading into next week. But if you like snow, had another hit of it Tuesday, another little hit coming in Friday night. So there you go.
But the timing's so much better than that mess we had Tuesday morning.
It is, yeah, it is. Everybody can kind of, if you don't have any plans early Saturday, sleep in, let it snow, and then go clean it up.
Kind of excited to wake up and see how pretty it looks.
There you go. Yeah, winter's not over yet, right?
Oh, no. We'll be right back.